Hey, what's up, stranger? I'm frying bacon and I'm making an omelet. And what do you gotta do to make an omelet? You gotta crack a few eggs. Alright, let's get into it. Fry your bacon up. You want to fry it extra crispy, even crispier than this. So I want to turn it up a bit. Cooking with gas, so it's gonna be a quick fry. Now, when I usually cook, I cook on high because I'm right there in the kitchen. Like my grandmother used to say, you can't cook sitting on your ass. So that means you need to watch your pot. Bacon is fried and it's crispy. I got a little fatty pocket here and there, but I'm gonna put that right into the omelet. You know, you can't cook sitting on your ass and a watch pot. It's not gonna cook any faster. So there go a couple of metaphors for you when it comes to cooking. You always want to wash your hands when you're cooking. So you'll hear my water running a lot when I'm cooking, because I'm washing my hands. Like my stove, I need to wipe it down because I'm constantly cooking on it. As you can see, I got a piece of broccoli up there. No, that look like spinach. So yeah, I gotta wipe down my stove and stuff, make sure it's clean. You want everything clean when you go into a kitchen. Okay, I got the spinach off the stove. It was throwing me off. I got the fried bacon, crispy, and I'm chopping up some mushrooms. These are called white bottom mushrooms, and they have a little soil on them when they come. Well, they have a lot of soil, so you want to make sure you wash your mushrooms really good. And when they're going in an omelet, you can slice it, for looks or whatever. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dice this up so I can get plenty of them in my omelet. The mushrooms are all chopped up. These are white button mushrooms, not bottom. But anyway, these white button mushrooms. I got the crispy bacon, eggs, and I'm also going to put cheese in this omelet. I would usually put a little bell pepper and onion if I want a western omelet, but today I'm going for a crispy bacon, mushroom, and cheese omelet. With these ingredients, I would use like 4 eggs, and yeah, it could be like a 2-person omelet. But since I'm making an omelet for one, I'm going to use half of these ingredients. So this is going to be a 2-egg omelet, and that's the cheese. Today I'm using Himalaya sea salt. Just need a pinch of that. That salt is going into the egg. As you can see, I beat the eggs with this fork like so. And I put the sea salt in these eggs. Now I'm going to heat up this pan. Turn it down. Get the skillet nice and hot, but not too hot. This is a non-stick pan, but I still use a little margarine or butter. This right here is butter. But you don't want that butter to brown too quickly because we want a clean omelet. What I mean by clean, no brown. I poured the egg in. Usually a omelet is, it looks like a half circle. But using the pan I'm using, it's going to look like it's going to take the form of the pan. There's mushrooms in. Now I'm going to add the bacon and the cheese. So I have the bacon, the mushroom, and the cheese in the omelet. Now I'm going to turn it. I'll flip it. Okay, I did the flip. As you can see, it took the form of the pan, which is a small square, a rectangle. Rectangle. It was only 2 eggs. So this is my mushroom, cheese, and bacon omelet. And what I would do, I would take this and just flip it. Now, if you notice, it's not too much browning going on, so I'm going to turn that off. And that's what cooks or chefs mean when they say they want a clean omelet. Meaning no brown marks. From butter, like too much heat, like that right there, too much heat, so I would pull it. And you know, if it was in a restaurant setting. This is the end result of the omelet. As you can see, it's got little cheese juices and a little bacon oil coming from the side. But yes, a clean omelet is when you don't want any kind of browning on your omelet. So, you know, I'm at home, so I can, you know, brown it a little bit. But in a restaurant setting, I would have flipped it much earlier. And, yeah, just have a clean egg. You know what I'm saying? No brown. None of that. None of that. That's called not so clean omelet, but it is a pretty good omelet. But it's not a perfect omelet. You know, like I was saying earlier, omelet is usually shaped like a half circle, but this omelet took the form of the pan. And I hope this give you a little tip out of what the phrases and how to just set up an omelet. Now, when I cut into this, you know, you got the mushroom juices, you got the bacon, you have the cheese, and of course, the egg. And I put a little salt, pepper. Some people like a nice full big omelet, but it's just me. So this is fine. See how cheesy that is? And it's good. Alright. Hopefully that helped. Anybody that want to make an omelet, you can add anything to an omelet. You can add ham. You can add hamburger. You can do anything with an omelet. You know, it's just one of those type of foods that can give you all kinds of different dishes. So, you know, if you want to make like egg or quiche, you know, people put ham, cheese, all kinds of stuff in omelets, bell peppers, onions. Now you see that liquid there? That's coming from the mushroom, which give it such a great flavor. So there's your omelet. Hopefully you try to make it one. If you know how to already, good for you. But if you don't and this helped, hit that like, subscribe. Bye, stranger.